Hey there guys, how's it going out there? My name is JesusQuesadilla, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Challenge. We are here today inside the mouth of Lord Jabu-Jabu, who has apparently accidentally consumed Princess Ruto, and we've been sent by King Zora to go retrieve her. So yeah, welcome guys to the third dungeon of the game. But anyway, what do you say, guys? Let's go ahead and start off the dungeon by clearing out this room full of enemies. This is a new one we haven't fought yet before. It's a Shaboom. If you try to cut it, it will bounce off your blade. However, there's a very easy way to deal with them. Just throw a Deku Nut on the ground, and the Flash should take care of all of the Shabooms. And now we got some Octoroks, which are basically underwater Deku Scrubs. So yeah, nothing too tough that we can't handle just yet, anyway. Basically same old type of combat. We're going to go ahead and whip out our slingshot here, though, and shoot this thing hanging up on the wall. Kind of looks like it would be his uvula, I guess, which is something we probably shouldn't be touching, but in this case it is. So let's go ahead and go through the door. And we got another new enemy over here. It is a berry. If you touch it, you will be electrocuted. Basically a jellyfish. I have no idea why sometimes in these games they name really common enemies with simple names, something really ridiculous. Like, why can't they just call Keese bats, or why do they have to call the jellyfish Beery, or Beery, or whatever they are? Anyway, going to come into this room, and oh god, gross green thing growing on the wall. Wow, Lord Jabu-Jabu, what have you been eating? Oh, there she is! Princess Sushi!
You? Who are you? I'm Ruto, Princess of the Zoras!
Oh god, it's another prima donna.
What, are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing! Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about! My father is worried about me? I don't care!
Wow, what a spoiled bitch!
Anyway, I can't go home now, and you get out of here, understand?
I wouldn't do that. Tried to warn ya.
Oh no!
Curse splat! Yeah, okay, I guess it's time to go be the hero again. Alright, Princess, let's move along.
Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away! I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jabu-Jabu's belly since I was little, but Lord Jabu-Jabu's very strange today.
No, really? What an astute fucking observation that is. I thought it was pretty normal that he had mutant octopi and jellyfish living inside of him.
You, go home now, understand?
Okay, so we gotta talk to her again.
You're that worried about me? Then I'll give you the honor of carrying me.
Oh god.
However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me.
Yeah, so now we have the privilege of carrying her royal majesty above our head. Damn, Link, you've been lifting? Alright, so we can actually go ahead and throw her, which is kind of cool because we can use her as a projectile against the bubbles, or the Shabooms. And really, the cool thing about this is she doesn't have a health bar or anything. You don't have to worry about her dying or anything like that, which, I don't know, I think that's pretty nice, because normally that's the thing that irritates me the most about escort missions, but since she's pretty much immune to everything, you can't really screw it up. Anyway, these are new-ish enemies. They're kind of like killer manta rays. There's a number of ways you could go about killing them, but my favorite way is to draw them out of the water using a Deku Nut, and then finish them off with a slingshot. Later on we'll be getting an item that's much more effective against them, but this'll work for now. Also, I see a Skulltula over there, just waiting to be killed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab Ruto, and we're going to go ahead and throw up on the other platform over here on this side, because once we raise the water level by pressing this switch, we're not going to be able to throw her, so we need to do that. Although you would think she's a Zora, so she should be able to swim pretty decently. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get the gold Skulltula. I don't think there's anything up there. And then the water's going to come back down, so let's just wait a second. Yeah, I don't think I can make that. And, ooh, we got another bubble over there. I'm totally just going to ignore it, though. You know, before this playthrough, I actually had no idea that they were called Shabooms or Shaboms or whatever they are. I just thought they were bubbles. Although there is actually an enemy later on in the game that's called a bubble. Funny thing is, it looks nothing at all like a bubble. It's basically a floating skull. But let's go ahead and take this thing out. So now that we have Ruto back safely, we're going to go back up to the first floor of the dungeon. We kind of fell down a floor to go rescue Ruto. We just used her big head to pop another bubble there. We're going to use her to complete a series of puzzles, though. Having her is actually very important. Let's get rid of this Octorok first, because he's annoying me. Having Ruto is very much necessary, because there are going to be a bunch of switches coming up that we're not going to be able to press without her added body weight. Some of the switches take 2 people standing on it to press it down. Other switches, you need to leave something on top of it to hold it down, and so we would use Ruto for that. But anyway, before getting too ahead of myself here, you can see we're back here in one of the first rooms that we started out in. This is the room over here that Ruto originally dropped down the hole in. And pay attention to that giant green slimy thing, because it's going to be gone the next time we come back here, hopefully. Oh god, giant jellyfish! Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Okay, these things are kind of annoying. When you kill them, they burst into smaller jellyfish. So let's not even fight that right now. I am in no mood. And let's not even fight these guys, because we can run right past them. Actually, I, like, never fight those enemies. I don't even know what they're called. I guess we could find out real quick. Why not? They are tail passerans. Its tail is its weak point. Okay. Didn't really care. Didn't really need to know that, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and use Ruto here. This switch, it doesn't look like you can press it down with your weight alone, Jesus. Well, that's why I got this fat bitch. Apparently, Ruto's really, really heavy. We're going to go ahead and leave her on the switch. And let's go ahead and go in here. We got some battling to do. Okay, so the room may look empty at first, but we actually have a bunch of those manta ray guys hiding under the surface. Let's go ahead and whip out our slingshot and see if we can do something about that. Come on, get over here. There's actually quite a few of them. I didn't realize that. Shit. If you run out of slingshot ammo, which it looks like I'm right about to, you can use your sword and hit them with a jump slash. Or you could hit them with a second Deku Nut, and it'll completely stun them rather than just draw them out of the ground. I really wish I had gotten that slingshot ammo. Alright, let's try this. Get over here. Oh, God. Alright, there's only one of you left. Show your face. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. And after we've finished killing all those guys, a chest appears in the middle of the room. And actually, I forget what's in this chest. I forget if it's the dungeon item or just the map. I guess we're just about to find out. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Big money, big money, big money. No whammy, stop! Oh, hell yeah, it's the Boomerang. Sweetness. Okay, this is the dungeon item, and it's a pretty cool one. So yeah, you can use it to attack distant enemies. Basically, it works as a projectile weapon, much like the fairy slingshot, except you don't need ammo for it. And it kind of goes in an arcing pattern, as you would expect a boomerang to do. So there's certain advantages and disadvantages to using it compared to the slingshot. But especially in here, it's going to come very much in handy against many of the enemies. The boomerang is actually the weapon of choice for getting rid of all these annoying little jellyfish everywhere. Oh god, I don't want to fight you. If you leave Ruto behind, I forgot to mention this, she'll actually come back to this main room with all the jellyfish in it. So if you lose her, this is where you can find her again. Anyway, these jellyfish are no problem now with our new weapon.
How inconsiderate! How can you leave me behind? If you're a man, act like one. Take responsibility.
Okay, fine. Whiny little bitch. Okay, let's go ahead and take her with us, though, because we need her fat ass to hold down the switches. And, oh god, I don't want to fight you. I have no business messing with those things, especially on a 3-heart run. Oh god, I really hate these things too. I just realized another reason I don't like fighting these enemies is because they kind of remind me of centipedes. And I have a very mild phobia of centipedes. I don't know exactly what the technical term for that is. Oh wait, forgot to leave her on the switch. This time stay here, don't go back to the main room. Just stay put, please. But yeah, I hate those enemies because they remind me a lot of centipedes. And ever since I was little, I got bit by a centipede once and they kind of freaked me out. Anyway, this is a parasitic tentacle, kind of our mini-boss for the dungeon, except they're really, really easy to kill. Basically, just strafe around it in a circle, and yes, I do realize it looks a bit like a penis. And one more boomerang hit should be enough to bring it down. Ooh, circumcised, bitch! Alright, so not really much of a mini-boss, but I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Let's go ahead and open up this chest, though. I mean, we already got the dungeon item, so we know it's not going to be anything that great that we really need. But we got the map anyway, why the heck not? So yeah, that's cool. Cool story, brah. Get that published. But really, the main point of us coming into this room wasn't to get the map, it was to defeat that tentacle thing. Getting the map really isn't all that important. But now... Oh, what do you want? Don't lecture me, I was coming right back for you, God. The most important thing is that now that we cut down that tentacle to size, you'll notice... The red slimy thing is gone. That must be because you cut the red tail. Tail? Yeah, sure, that's exactly what it looked like, a tail. Oh god, we got some shabooms. Okay, so just throw your nuts on the ground. Wow, that sounds really wrong out of context. Even in context, that sounds kind of bad. But yeah, they give you 40 seconds to do that, and really, you don't even need 5. So let's go ahead and pick up those hearts, though I could really use that, and the ammo. And in here, what do we got? I hope it's something fantastic. Oh crap, it's just the compass. Now you can see the locations of many hidden things in the dungeon. Oh joy. I was so eagerly awaiting this moment. Okay, Princess Sushi, let's go on to the next one. But yeah, as Navi mentioned, after we defeated that red tentacle, a bunch of the tentacles that were blocking our path happened to disappear. Like that one, it's actually still in the way. I think there's another one around the corner over here, though, that we previously couldn't get by, but should now be gone. Yep, right here. And as you might have guessed, there is yet another tentacle inside of here, so this is the second one we have to fight. And really, this fight is no different at all from the last. I mean, just circle strafe around it, and whenever it lowers down... Whenever it comes protruding and throbbing out of the hole in the ceiling, cut it down to size with your boomerang. And nothing really happened there except we defeated it, which is all we really needed to do. We don't need a reward. We are valiant. But that means that the final tentacle that was blocking our way should now be gone, and we can now get to the room in the center hallway there on the map. Okay, let's just run past those evil-looking things. And in here, another tentacle fight, but it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there are also jellyfish in the room. So what I like to do first, usually, is take care of the jellyfish. I guess it doesn't really matter because they're really slow-moving, and so they tend not to get in your way unless you're really bad. Which I don't want to jinx myself by saying, but it's the truth. That's already 3 of them down. Let's go ahead and hit the tentacle once. Alright, come on, just a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, go ahead and recede back up into the ceiling. And let's get rid of that jellyfish. And now it's basically the same fight as before. Except this tentacle, instead of being red, is a rather horrendous-looking green. Yeah, if your penis looks anything close to that color, I would go see a medical professional. Just a friendly little bit of advice. And, whoa, if your penis falls off like that, I would also go see a doctor, because that can't be good. Anyway, that's all the tentacles in the dungeon. Hopefully, anyway. Let's go ahead and take the princess with us, and now you'll remember back in that room with all the jellyfish, where we found Princess Ruto originally, there was a giant green tentacle kind of off to the side of the room that was blocking one of the holes in the ground. However, now it is gone, so we can go ahead and jump down inside of it, I believe it's this one, and land on this platform. But first of all, let's go ahead and get, there are 2 gold Skulltulas, one is right here, and is very easy to grab. Let's get rid of these jellyfish too before they get too close to me. I like to keep them at bay. Alright, you know what? I think that's good enough. The other ones are pretty far away from me. There's a second gold Skulltula a little bit further away on the wall over there. A neat thing about the boomerang is if a gold Skulltula is slightly out of reach, you can actually use the boomerang to grab it. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that in just a second once I kill it. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to aim this thing. If you lock onto it and throw your boomerang, it'll actually bring the item you're locked onto back to Link, which is pretty nifty. So there we go, 2 more gold Skulltulas, so that's 3 in this dungeon alone. We gotta be pretty close to 10 if we don't already have 10 by now. And let's go ahead and go into this room. Oh my god, it's the Sapphire! I love how she's just kind of like kicking in place there.
That's it, that's what I've been looking for! Throw me up there, onto the platform!
Bitch, please, I need it more than you do. I need it to save Hyrule. Okay, now bring it to Daddy. Oh hey, don't rip off my fanfare. Princess Ruto got the spiritual stone, but why Princess Ruto? Because she's a bitch?
Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's kidney stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu-Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I've found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So, take me home, right now.
Would it really hurt you to say please? Alright, come on, let's go. Whoa. What the hell? Princess Ruto? You're kidding, right?
Yeah, what is this, an octopus?
A what? Please tell me you're joking. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh my god, it's a giant octorock. Oh my god, run for your life. No, I'm too young to die. Let me live, let me live. Oh my god. Well, that's all for today's episode, guys. If you enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe to me. Once again, my name is JesusQuesadilla. In the next episode, we will fight the giant octorock, and hopefully he doesn't kick our ass. Anyway, guys, it's been a whole lot of fun. Until next time, this is JesusQuesadilla signing out, wishing you well. Peace!